And in Heat A of the main competition, we have Public Nuisance with the very steep robot, which can actually get robots out of the arena quite well. That is against Lance Corporal Kill. In round 2, that will face either Knife or Mr. Wobster. And in the other half of the heat, there is the Spade Twins against Lord Cornelius and Thing versus Toxinator. It is Public Nuisance. It is a classic wedge shape. It's very steep, so it is able to flip up robots quite easily and get them out of the arena. It has immense pushing power, but it does have a weakness, and that weakness is its lack of control, and it's even subject to driver error. Here is Lance Corporal Kill. It is a mostly box-shaped robot with wedges on each side. It has a high ground clearance and also a steering problem, which makes it lack of control. Its effectiveness isn't too good though, but it can get under robots sometimes. Hello and welcome to this one-round battle between Public Nuisance and Lance Corporal Kill. And Public Nuisance goes straight into the wall and now hitting Lance Corporal Kill very hard. Lance Corporal Kill seems to have some control problems. I think that it's having some problems going backwards and forwards. And Public Nuisance he whacks Lance Corporal Kill straight against the wall. Lance Corporal Kill trying to get Jonathan, but Jonathan's robot there, Public Nuisance, nearly flips Lance Corporal Kill, and yeah, I think Public Nuisance having some control problems too. Yeah, it is losing control, and it's flipped. It is flipped Lance Corporal Kill, hitting it off the wall. Here's a replay of it. So he just gets from the side, hits off the side, and he flips. So let's see if Public Nuisance can actually get that out of the arena. Let's just see. So he's gonna whack against the wall. Oh, can't, yes, he's gonna do it again. And he's done it. He's actually managed to get Lance Corporal Kill out of the arena. And there you go. Public Nuisance wins and goes through to the Heat semi-final. And there he is, just celebrating. And this is the robot called Knife. It has lifting wedges, as you can see, and it is invertible, but its sides aren't heavily armoured, and it has a slightly higher ground clearance than some of the other wedge-shaped robots. Here is Mr. Wobster. It has 2 claws, one on either side, and a wedge in the middle to get under robots and maybe even flip them. It has wheels, there are 2 wheels, one on either side, but they are exposed, as is the rear end. But its main strength is that it is invertible. Hello and welcome to this round 1 battle between Mr. Wobster and Knife. I am sorry, but we seem to have a few filming problems, so sorry about that. So it's going to be a bit stuttery. So let's just look at it. So Knife has the wedges that go up and down, trying to get under rope and flip them. Oh, and Mr. Wobster's struggling at the moment, trying to push Mr. pushing Knife towards the edge. And Knife going towards the CPZ, now towards the pit, and now towards the other opposite CPZ where Mr. Wobster was waiting for him. Mr. Wobster's trying to push Knife closer to the pit. Knife has a chance to push Mr. Wobster towards the pit, but Mr. Wobster flies over Knife due to Knife's low centre of gravity and it's quite small and thin robot. Mr. Wobster now, again trying to push Knife, trying to get hold of it using its claws and pushing it into the wall. That was a very good hit. And again into the wall. Mr. Wobster has been really good the last few 30 seconds. And Knife nearly getting under Mr. Wobster, going straight towards the pit. That was very close to the pit. He's nearly close to the pit. Oh, but he reverses out the way. Mr. Wobster nearly... And Mr. Wobster trying to push her into the pit. And he does! Mr. Webster pushed knife onto the exit. I don't think I can move. And he just pushed Mr. White's knife into the pit! Mr. Webster is through to round 2. After he's beating up. Here is Lord Cornelius. He's just a wedge-shaped robot with a spinning disc at the front which can push robots away very easily and fling them across the arena. It is a high ground clearance at the back though, and not the lowest of ground clearances. The Spade Twins, which is a cluster bot and the only cluster bot in the competition, versus Lord Cornelius, which has a spinning disc. So there it is, the cluster bot breaking apart there, but Lord Cornelius coming on to the attack. Straight away again, attacking the Spade Twins with that ferocious spinning disc. Spade Twins is actually one of the lightest robots in the competition, but it is the lightest, even though it's a cluster bot. Wait, and oh, whoa! And that spinning disc had just flipped one half of the cluster bot over. Now they'll be counted down, and well, I think the Spade Twins are going to be out. That spinning disc is really good. It has just flipped over one of the Spade Twins with so much power. Well, one half of the cluster is now immobile, which now means that it's lost. So there is the end of the round 1 battle. Here is Toxinator. Its weapons are a ram and a wedge at the front and a saw at the back. It has 4 wheels, which are quite effective in agility, but its actual steering isn't too good actually, and it can be easily Hello and welcome to this battle between Thing and Toxinator. So Toxinator there has got a red like lifter slash flipper which can get under Thing, and Thing also has a lifter, and it has a spike on its front. But Toxinator there getting under Thing using that very low flipper, lifter. And Thing now running away into the CPZ. Toxinator coming back towards there with a lot of power. Not very good turning ability though. And Thing has a few problems with turning as well, but now trying to get under Toxinator. And he does! And he gets under Toxinator, but he goes in himself. And Thing has just tried to put Toxinator into the pit, and actually just drove himself into the pit. Well, that's him out of the competition. Let's just watch that again. The Toxinator just manages to move out of the way, and then Thing tries to knock him and ends up going in himself. Here is the Heat A football fixtures. There are 2 matches in this. The first match is Worldwide Annoyance 4 versus Goalie Dust, and the second one is Random Football Maniac Thingy versus Noob Whacker. Welcome to this round 1 football battle between Goalie Dust and Worldwide Annoyance. Goalie Dust doesn't have many, is quite a bad robot for the football. It's got a big area, but it has a high ground clearance. While Worldwide Annoyance has good arms, wedge, can get to the ball easily. Goalie does seem to be having some control problems. Oh, and Worldwide Annoyance is trying to get the ball into the goal, which is what is supposed to happen in football. Worldwide Annoyance and Goalie just attacking each other now. The ball very close to Worldwide Annoyance's goal. Now let's go back to what's happened. And there's the referee. Okay, and here's the goal kick. And is it going to be... Oh, that was so close. It just misses. That was nearly 1-0 to Robot Pizza Man, who owns Worldwide Annoyance. But it is now 1-0. Worldwide Annoyance scores a goal. So, Goalie Dust is now 1-0 behind. And the ball going towards the side. He's trying to sort of flick it about. Doesn't seem to be working very well. Look at that, nearly flipped. Worldwide Annoyance attacking Goalie Dust all over the arena. Look at that, big hit. And then another big hit. Oh, Goalie Dust going in circles, trying to attack Worldwide Annoyance now. Worldwide Annoyance trying to attack Goalie Dust now. Oh, and now Goalie Dust is nowhere near his goal. And Worldwide Annoyance is going towards Goalie Dust's goal. Can Worldwide Annoyance pick up the ball? Yes, he can. Can he even get it up goal now? Can he do it 2-0? I think 2-0 should be able to settle this match. Going in the corner now onto the side. Goalie does not have the ball because he loses it. Worldwide Annoyance, and he's going towards Worldwide Annoyance's goal, but Goalie just can't seem to get a hang of it. Hold of it due to some control problems, and now he's stuck on the ball. Worldwide Annoyance trying to get onto the third side. Only 30 seconds to go. Oh, and he tried to do a lob shot. He tried to chip the ball into the goal. Now it's quite close to Worldwide Annoyance's goal, who... Now it's towards goal, and oh my god, it's a goal! It's another goal! It's 2-0! So Goalie just hit it straight into Worldwide Annoyance and he knocked straight back into the goal. So there it is, the end of the match, 2-0. And he's through to the semi-finals of the Heat. Hello and welcome to this round 1 football battle between Random Football Maniac Thingy and Noob Whacker. So whoa, and that is a lightning start from Random Football Maniac Thingy. Noob Whacker in the corner. Ooh, Random Football Maniac Thingy has bad control, but has a good grasp of the ball. And there is the first goal, scored by Random Football Maniac Thingy. Noob Whacker, haven't got any arms, not a very good football robot. So now for the restart. So Noob Whacker, will he get the ball? Okay, so Noob Whacker will start off with the ball like a goal kick, and Random Football Maniac Thingy pushes him away. And again pushing Noob Whacker away and getting the ball. Going along the side wall, pushing Noob Whacker, trying to get towards the goal and get a 2-0 lead, which should be comfortable enough. Noob Whacker's alley has got a lot of pushing power, trying to push Random Football Maniac Thingy away, but it isn't working. Random Football Maniac Thingy has got past, but can't score. It goes to the corner. Random Football Maniac Thingy struggling to get the ball there with its lack of control. Manages to get it now, just about. Can he score a second goal? Noob Whacker not in front of his goal. Could this be a goal for Random Football Maniac Thingy to get a 2-0 lead? I think so, because Noob Whacker is nowhere near his goal. There is Noob Whacker. It's going to be 2-0. It's heading towards the goal. Oh, missed. So Random Football Maniac Thingy gonna have a second try. Noob Whacker closing in. Oh, and then straight into the corner wall there. And now going into the corner post. Severe lack of control of Noob Whacker. And Random Football Maniac Thingy is gonna score. He does, and it's 2-0. That should be good enough for Random Football Mania thingy now to go through to round 2. So New Wacker nowhere to be seen. Okay. So here is the Heat A sumo fixtures. In the first match we have Epic Random Sumo Thingy versus Blue Dust, and in the second match we have Sand Flipper versus iSound.
Here we have Epic Random Sumo Thingy versus Blue Dust for a place in the sumo quarterfinals. Both robots lined on the ring, Blue Dust on the left, and the other one on the right. Robot quickly off the mark. Blue Dust on the left. Edgy at first, not really knowing how to oh! We got a replay of that? I was about to say Mosher was incredibly close to the edge of the ring, but Blue Dust, I don't even think they had any sort of contact in that battle. Either way, Blue Dust drives off the ring and is out of the competition. Victory dance from Epic Random Sumo. And here we have another sumo battle, Sand Flipper versus iSound for another place in the sumo quarterfinals. And the robots lined up, and they're off. Sand Flipper and iSound. Sand Flipper just a missing that they never had any contact. They didn't have any contact, and that is a candidate for the biggest fail award, without a doubt. iSound 3.
Here is round 2 fixtures of Heat A. Public Nuisance is against Mr. Wobster, and Lord Cornelius is against Toxinator. Hello and welcome to this Heat semi-final between Public Nuisance and Mr. Wobster. So here they're getting ready. Public Nuisance on the left, Mr. Wobster on the right. Mr. Wobster, that's a really good start, trying to grab hold of Public Nuisance with its claws. Public Nuisance now getting under Mr. Wobster, trying to push into the pit. Mr. Wobster again getting on top of Public Nuisance and so close into the pit. Oh, and now Mr. Wobster trying to go for Public Nuisance. Public Nuisance flipped Mr. Wobster there. That was a great flip. Here it is again. The flips, and well, luckily though for Mr. Wobster, it is invertible and can still run upside down. Doesn't have as good control as it is upside down when it is normal way up, but it can still work. Oh, and it seems to stop. Is that a problem? No, it isn't. Still working. So Public Nuisance rams into the wall there. I think he has some sort of steering problem. Seems to be turning right a lot. Has one of his wheels got a problem? Maybe. Now getting under Mr. Wobster, pushing it towards the pit. Will he kill it in the pit? No, not yet. Mr. Wobster is really struggling to move when it's upside down. Public Nuisance trying to beat Public Nuisance finally. Oh, and it unflips Mr. Wobster there actually. Well, that's great news for Mr. Wobster. At the moment, if this went to a judge's decision, I'd say that Public Nuisance would win. And now look at this, Public Nuisance flipped Mr. Wobster over again. So, and now Mr. Wobster has been flipped over again. So, Mr. Wobster now upright, trying to get hold of Public Nuisance and push it in the pit. That's the only way it's going to beat Public Nuisance. And if it went to a judge's decision, Public Nuisance should win. And, well, nothing's happening at the moment. Public Nuisance finally get under Mr. Wobster, pushing it around and nearly flipping Mr. Wobster.
Let's watch a replay of that. So there you go. Probably using trying to get around the outside and into and round the back of Mr. Wobster. And oh, what a whoa! That was quite remarkable. Mr. Wobster spinning quite a few times, and Mr. Wobster stuck on the side maybe. Probably nuisance just moving around, trying to push Mr. Wobster away. Okay, and there. Oh, and look at that. Pushing, and look at that. Nearly flips Mr. Wobster out of the arena. Again, pushing it towards the wall. Mr. Wobster. It's looking in CPZ, but it turns around, faces Public Nuisance. Public Nuisance goes straight into Mr. Wobster, though. Nearly flips him. One of its claws nearly got stuck on the outside of the arena. Public Nuisance nearly flips Mr. Wobster there. So many chances for Public Nuisance. Public Nuisance staring at Mr. Wobster but not moving. Stuck on a flame pit maybe. Finally moved. Mr. Wobster trying to push Public Nuisance away. Public Nuisance pushing Mr. Wobster into the wall. And look at that. Mr. Wobster now out of the arena. Public Nuisance has just gone him straight out of the arena. That was a superb ooter. There wasn't much speed, not much power, but still managed to get it out of the arena. So Public Nuisance go through to the heat fight. Hello and welcome to this heat semi-final between Lord Cornelius and Toxinator. So Lord Cornelius has that spinning disc which could work and which could help it beat Toxinator either by spinning it into the pit or immobilising it. It has bad control though. Toxinator has good control and good speed, and it makes the first attack, pushing Lord Cornelius away, but going into the wall there. And and that was a great hit by Lord Cornelius. But now Toxinator pushing Lord Cornelius into the wall. Lord Cornelius trying to get that spinning disc into play, one of the fastest spinning discs in the competition. Oh, and Toxinator pushing Lord Cornelius. It nearly flipped Lord Cornelius there, using that front red scoop, and again, nearly flipping it. This would be some great aggression from Toxinator. Oh, and Toxinator staying still, but finally going on the attack and pushing Lord Cornelius into the CPZ. Lord Cornelius running away from Toxinator. Now going in for the attack, going straight into the wall, rebounding off the wall. That spinning disc has a lot of power. It's going to make an attack on Toxinator, but Toxinator gets underneath, trying to flick out the arena or just flip it on its side or over. But that front wedge of Toxinator is not deep enough or big enough to get it out of the arena. If this was to go to the judges, so far I'd put style for Lord Cornelius, aggression for Toxinator, and control for Toxinator. So, but can Lord Cornelius get some good attacks on Toxinator at the end? Well, there's one attack, and there's a second attack. So 2 attacks in a row from Lord Cornelius. Oh, missing an attack there. They're both dodging out the way of each other. Oh, and now Toxinator pushing Lord Cornelius closer to the pit. And now into the wall. Lord Cornelius missing Toxinator, going straight into the CPZ. Toxinator trying to get round the back of Lord Cornelius. Quite a high ground clearance at the back there. Lord Cornelius can't seem to get that spinning disc into play much. Not long to go in this battle, only a few seconds now. Lord Cornelius attacks Toxinator, and that is it, cease. Cease would be called, it'll go to the judges. So here are some of the replays of the major things that happened in the competition. So there's one major hit from Lord Cornelius. There it is, them dodging. And the winner on the judge's decision, it's gone to Toxinator. Toxinator is through to the heat final. So let's have a little recap of what happened in round 2. Public Nuisance beat Mr. Wobster, sending it out of the arena, and Toxinator beat Lord Cornelius on a judge's decision. Now for the final battle in Heat A, it is Public Nuisance versus Toxinator for a place in the grand final. And here is the Heat A final between Toxinator and Public Nuisance. Public Nuisance the favourite here, and the winner of this will go through to the semi-finals. And I begin Toxinator, quite a slow start. Public Nuisance trying to get underneath Toxinator, flip him out the arena if he can. But Toxinator actually being quite aggressive at the moment, getting under Public Nuisance, pushing him around. And again pushing him around. This is actually a great display from Toxinator, who is the clear underdog in this battle. Still a good robot though. Public Nuisance has yet to do a proper attack on Toxinator, and again Toxinator gets underneath, but now Public Nuisance gets his chance, gets underneath Toxinator and pushing towards the wall, trying to get flipping out of the arena. Here, just can't seem to get him out of the arena. Toxinator's box-shaped robot seems to be working well here. Toxinator gonna try and attack, but he misses completely. That won't help on style and control points if this goes to the judges. Oh, Public Nuisance has a lack of control, just turning left and right, but not aiming at Toxinator. Who's going to make the attack? And it's Public Nuisance who makes the attack. But now Toxinator comes straight back at him and pushes him closer to the pit. I think that'll be the main way that Toxinator will be able to beat Public Nuisance in this battle. Public Nuisance pushing Toxinator, into the wall again. Again, lack of control now. Toxinator missing though, that's not going to help. And now goes for the attack and pushes Public Nuisance away. And Public Nuisance, ooh, that was very close. This is a replay of that. Hits the wall, bounces up and down, but does not go out of the arena. Very close though. Public Nuisance will not be able to get Toxinator out from there. He needs more power. Ooh, and is one of the cones? Oh, okay. I thought one of the cones was on there. Public Nuisance was stuck on the bottom of Toxinator. And now Public Nuisance again missing an attack. Spinning round again. Toxinator going in for the attack, but missing. And now Public Nuisance attacks Toxinator back. Hits him against the wall. Oh, very close to getting him out of the arena. Whacked him against the wall and flipped him sideways back into the arena though, and not out. Now reversing, and it's safe. So that's the end of the battle. So it's going to be a judge's decision. So let's have a look at what exactly happened in the battle. This will be helpful for the judges to see exactly who has won. So, okay, so there's some good aggression and damage from Public Nuisance. Again, but Public Nuisance had a lack of control. So
It is unanimous. They've gone for Public Nuisance. So Public Nuisance has won. He's gone through to the semi-finals, where he will face the Heat B winner.